Hey friends, welcome back to another video and Happy New Year. This is the first video I'm filming in 2026, so I think I can still say that. I hope you had wonderful celebration and you were able to get into the new year with love and hope and excitement for the year ahead. I am very excited. I think I have a few things planned for the year, and I am also excited to share as the time is right. But today we're going to focus on how I'm planning to make in 2026. I know we're seeing a lot of what I plan to make in 2026 video, and I love them. And a video of mine will definitely follow. But I wanted to lead with more internal intentions. So starting with planning without restricting my freedom. So just a quick backstory. In 2025, I really rediscovered my freedom within creating while using social media. I entered 2025 really with no plan to make certain items. And and it was a really volatile year in every good way. I found out I was pregnant, I gave birth. So all these things kind of shape and change you as a person, and also changes the way you create. So for me, I just went with the flow. And when I felt like creating, I created. And when I didn't feel like it, I didn't. And so goes for social media. I shared when I felt like sharing, and I didn't share when I didn't feel like it. So it sounds really simple, but it was such a liberating year for me and kind of showed me that I have free will. I can totally decide how I make, what I make, and what I decide to share or not. And sometimes we do forget that we have free will, and we kind of are controlled by this thing called algorithm and social media and pressures, and we compare ourselves, and all of that puts pressure on what we actually love doing. And I pushed that to the side, and it's been such a beautiful experience creating like that. I will still be planning because it's fun to plan for the year, plan for a season, pieces that you want to create or not. I think it also gives you a lot of insight into your wardrobe. For me as a garment maker, it gives me the opportunity to just analyze my wardrobe, see what I need, and add the pieces accordingly. So the second intention I want to lead with this year is to be very intentional about the pieces I add to my wardrobe, just not focusing too much on trends and patterns that are trending or pieces that are trending, but rather looking into what do I actually like wearing and finding patterns that serve my needs and will also be a pattern that I can reuse more than one time, because I like the garment so much that I want to have it in different variations. I don't have so many patterns like that. Most of the patterns I own, I've just made them once and then never again, which is really sad because we spend money for the patterns, and I think it is just fair to use the crap out of it once you own it, right? So that means I will have a little analysis of my wardrobe, and I will have a look at what are the pieces that I've been missing for a while, and that being the indicator that adding these pieces to my wardrobe will have a really good effect on rounding up my wardrobe and making it richer. I know these things are not trend-led, but pieces that I really need or pieces that I really want and I've been wanting for a while. If you want me to make a video about how I will approach that, just let me know, because I would like to film that as well. Core pieces, I already have a few in mind, just to give you like an impression. Like a skirt. I love wearing skirts. They're super easy to style. You can wear them in different seasons of the year. They're just fun. And I just own one skirt that I wear all the time, like a midi skirt, and I would like to add maybe one or two to my wardrobe, as well as a wool coat. It's always been a dream of mine to make a wool coat, And I will be planning to make a wool coat this year. I don't know if it's going to be like at the beginning of the year or at the end. I don't know. Probably will be rather on the at the end of the year. Yeah, but that's some of the pieces I want to make this year. The next intention would be to choose high quality materials. So high quality yarn, high quality fabrics. And to achieve that, I have figured out and I have learned that shopping in person is the best choice or the best option to do that. If you go into the store, you are able to feel the yarn. You are able to see it more clearly, see the color, discern the quality a lot better. Although shopping in person most of the time is quite more expensive than shopping online. That has been my experience so far. But I'm willing to make that investment because I want to feel good while creating. I want to enjoy the materials I work with. Yarns and fabric is just such a big component that I don't want to compromise going forward. Because I've made the experience buying cheaper fabric online and them arriving and me figuring out that it wasn't actually the thing that I wanted, and I rather buy it right than twice. So I will put more money towards my budget for yarn and fabric. And as a result, I hope to have garments that feel good, that are high quality, that hold up for a long time, that I can even pass down maybe. So that's why I'm willing to splurge on my yarn and my fabric. I think especially when it comes to fabric, I have made the realization, it is worth paying the extra euros in order to have fabrics that hold up after they're being washed. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I don't know how much I'm going to spend on fabric. I'm looking forward to seeing the numbers. I will be keeping receipts, that's for sure. And maybe I might share that at the end of the year, maybe making a roundup, a wrapped or something of all the things I've added. And my next intention is to document my projects a lot more, making notes, not just like phone notes. I think everyone uses phone notes and they're completely fine, but I want to take a step towards de-digitalizing my life. So going kind of analog in certain areas, and one aspect of that is how I jot down my notes. And I want to use pen and paper. And for that, I have such a cool project lined up, and I'm probably going to go for it in the next few weeks. I still have to get to materials, but I am actually planning to make my own traveler's notebook. I have been seeing the Louise Carmen inspired notebooks, and I really like them. I also owned a traveler's notebook a few years ago, but I kind of chucked it out and now I'm regretting it so much. Basically what it is, for those who don't know what it is, what I'm talking about, it's a leather sleeve that goes around several notebooks. You can put several notebooks and they're held by an elastic in the inside. Yeah, so that's basically it. But they're super expensive and they go for around like 150 euros. And I'm not ready to spend that much on a notebook. I'm sorry. So I'm going to go the DIY route. And I'm planning to use one of the notebooks in there for my project planning, for notes on certain patterns, just to have this information for the future as well. And I'm super excited about that. I hope I'm able to share how I make that, if that is one of, it's just, I love crafty stuff like that. So maybe if you want me to share how I do that, I might share. I might share. So my next intention, it is, I'm going to limit my pattern spending. And the way I plan to do that is to limit myself to 5 patterns. I'm getting for the entire year. What am I hoping to achieve with that? My hopes with that is actually to inspire me to freestyle more, to pattern hack more. I do not need a specific pattern for every piece I make. Yeah, I do not. And I get why people buy different patterns and have a lot of patterns in their collection. But for me, I get a thrill when I figure out things for myself. And I think I learned so much more drafting patterns by myself than just buying them and just following the instructions. So I'm hoping to improve my skill set in pattern drafting, especially when it comes to sewing projects. With knitting, I'm still I would say, still kind of a beginner, and I still have to learn more techniques in order to see something and say, I'm able to do that. So probably most of the patterns I'm going to be buying will be knitting patterns, but 5 patterns as a whole, so including sewing patterns as well as knitting patterns. I don't still know which piece I'm going to freehand or draft, but I hope to take you along the process and see how that works. I will also be making a pattern block. So I'm going to make a bodice block, a bottom block, so I'll be able to base my drafting off of that. Okay, I think that's it for my intentions. I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe could get some inspiration for yourself, setting your intentions. You don't have to set intentions. I just enjoy doing that. And I hope these are intentions I can really stick with. Yeah, Mama. It's okay. This year, I want to be very intentional and still free. I think these are really cool guidelines to facilitate my freedom while creating, but still giving me essential values I want to go by while I'm creating and I'm knitting, I'm sewing and all of that. If you have any intentions, inward intentions that you want to go by this year that inspire you to create slow, intentional, but at the same time free and honest, just let me know in the comments how you're planning to create this year and the years to come, hopefully. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. If you enjoyed it, you can leave me a like and subscribe. And I hope to see you on my next video very soon. Take care, stay blessed and beautiful as always. Just if you were wondering who the paid actress in the background was, here she is, and she did so well, and she allowed Mama to film a video. I'm so proud of her, and I love her so much, and bye.